Hello Aries, welcome to your mid-November 2018 reading. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Thank you for joining me. Before I get started, I just wanted to mention that if you're interested in purchasing any of the Oracle, Tarot decks or any accessories that I use on my channel, you can purchase those in my Amazon store. There's a clickable link below in the descriptions box and that will take you directly to the place where you can purchase them. And while you're down there, you can check out my new web blog, and that's on WordPress. So if you're interested, you can click on the link below and that will take you directly to my WordPress blog. And there you can interact with me and talk all things tarot. So let's get started here. Aries, from the Shadows and Light Oracle, you've pulled Nautilus Princess, which speaks about powerful personal growth. Now, I sense an energy around you, and I have for a while here, Aries, of change. Powerful personal growth speaks to me of someone growing, maturing. And I do get an energy of people's opinions or perceptions of you changing as well. They may have thought of you as perhaps naive in the past, but that is changing. Because I get here that you're coming into your own. But there is an energy around this of you not wanting to be seen as dominating, greedy, or controlling. So it's walking that fine line. For you, there's this an energy of coming into your own, being the ruler, the queen, or the king, but not wanting to be seen as too dominating or controlling. Very much an energy here of not wanting to misuse your newfound power. Now, from the Divine Circus Oracle, you have the Secret of Shinobi. Now, with this one, it is about secrets, of course, and for you, it's a time to play your cards close to your chest. Soon enough, you'll be ready to stand for all to see and hear. But for now, letting things unfold in the guarded privacy of your inner world, Aries, keeping things close to your chest. So when the time is right, you'll know what is true and what to do. Until then, be patient, stay private, be committed, and wait for the right time to shine. As your overall energy, you have from the Oracle of Mystical Moments, the card of the Observer. You'll see this woman here looking in this old-fashioned camera. And of course, we don't know how long she's been waiting here for the perfect shot. And it is a card of patience, awareness, and focus. So with this one, it is about, of course, waiting for the right time and having the patience to remain focused until the right moment presents itself. Strength lies in her calmness. So this is interesting. I feel like there is something that you need to wait for the right time about. So we'll see where this goes for you, Aries. I'll leave this as the overall energy. And as your energy, Aries, I'm going to use the Everyday Witch Tarot by Deborah. And for the person that you are thinking about or focused on, I'm going to use the Universal Waite deck. So let's, I've already meditated on your energy, but I will do another shuffle here for you, Aries. And one more for mid-November 2018. And let's focus in here on what you've brought to this situation in the past, Aries. What has Aries brought to this situation in the past? What has Aries brought to this situation in the past? The Four of Pentacles. So, very much an energy, and the Page of Cups. Okay. So, wanting to maintain what you have, hold on to what you have, is something. I do get an energy here of perhaps youth, naivety when it comes to love. So there may have been that kind of energy of you wanting to hold on to the way you felt. Innocence of youth, perhaps. That romantic love. Perhaps that honeymoon period. Being very, I don't want to say clinging to that, but certainly an energy here of not wanting to let that go. Perhaps not wanting to grow up. Let's take a look at the energy of the person that you were thinking about here, Aries. This can go vice versa, so keep that in mind. And what has the other person brought to this situation? Okay, Three of Pentacles. So it may have been marriage, commitment, working together, perhaps even working together on a project or at a workplace. The Nine of Cups and the Six of Wands. So this person has brought to you success, and when it comes to, I do get it as working together as a team. Whether this is your career, someone here has given you a support system in order to be successful. They've given you a leg up, they've given you assistance. There's been happiness around this person, contentment as well. Nice energy here, and I do feel that this person has helped you succeed, especially when it comes to a workplace or career that you've chosen. Now let's see where you currently stand here, Aries, with this person. Where does Aries currently stand with this person? Where does Aries currently stand? Six of Wands. Okay, so we've got a mirror here. We do have success, being recognized for your talents, and the Strength card. So I do get this as this person has shown you how to be a successful person, man or woman. I do get you coming into the situation. This may be a love relationship, it might be a friend or a family member who's helped you out. But coming into this, you were a little bit green, some naivety, but now you're this very strong, very confident person, confident in your abilities, empowered. I pick it up mostly to do with your career, your workplace. You have a real success, an air of achievement around you, which is really nice to see, Aries. And where does this other person currently stand? Where does this other person currently stand? The person that Aries is thinking of. Queen of Swords. Okay. What is the energy here with this Queen of Swords? What is this other person? Where do they currently stand? And the Star in reverse. Okay. You know, I get an energy here, Aries, of your star is rising while this other person's is diminishing. And I feel an energy of pessimism around this person, or of losing, well, I want to say hope. This person seems to be going through something at the moment where they have diminished hope for the future. There's an energy of pessimism and perhaps needing to cut something out. Yeah, I get it very much as, well, I'm getting a Star is Born energy for you, I feel like you're the star. This other person you've kind of has helped you on your way, and now they see you successful, and it doesn't seem to be sitting well with them, Aries. Let's see where you hope to stand with this person in the future. The Eight of Cups. Where does Aries hope to stand with this situation in the future? What does Aries hope? What are their hopes for the future? The Moon. You know, I think that you hope that there is a clearing up of some confusion here. I do think that the other person has a distorted view of this situation and may even be thinking about leaving or walking away. But as your hope, I do feel that you're hoping to walk away from confusion, from confusing times, from not seeing things clearly. Now, this could go both ways. It may be that things have become confused for you as well, because now that you've become successful, maybe you feel like you don't need this person anymore. Aries, where does this other person hope to stand? The hopes for the other person. Okay. I've got them as the King of Pentacles, so I do pick up a husband, a provider, someone who has been your support system, and they've liked being the more powerful one, the more successful one. They don't want things to change either. They don't want things to change. They don't want you to be more successful than them. That's the problem. Aries, your star is on the ascendant. You're on your way up, and this person has helped you achieve that, but now I feel they don't like where they're sitting, because I think for you it's become you're the one that's become confused about whether or not you need this relationship in your life, but they don't want things to change. They don't want to move on from this. They want to be the main person here, the person who has the success, the breadwinner here, who provides the stability. Now, how are you viewing this person, Aries? How is Aries viewing this person? How is Aries? Okay. Oh, Death in reverse and the Three of Swords in reverse. So Aries, you see that this other person is perhaps holding on to a situation that needs to be let go of. There is a sense of clinging, where I get it as you, Aries, that it is the one that wants to move on from something here that served its purpose and move on to a new cycle for you. I do get it as an ending, a death cycle, out with the old and in with the new. And you see them clinging to the pain of this. There may even be someone else that you have your eye on here, Aries, if it's Three of Swords in reverse, but you are viewing them as someone who is finding it difficult to accept when it comes to an ending. Let's see how they're viewing you. How is this other person viewing Aries? 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 King of Cups in reverse. How, and the Queen of Pentacles. So they may have seen you, because we have a couple here. We have the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, and this can be vice versa, male or female, or same sex. It really makes no difference with the gender in a personal reading. We have a couple, man and wife, or a long-term partnership. You previously saw each other as your stability, a long-term arrangement. But they're viewing you here as someone who has possibly become involved with someone else, or is unstable emotionally. There's emotional turmoil. Could be around a third party for some of you, but not all. There is, how they're viewing you, I feel, is where they once saw you as their wife or their partner. Now they're not so sure. There's insecurity around this, the emotions. So this person is not sure how they feel about you anymore. Let's see what your what your doubts and fears are. The doubts and fears for Aries. The Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups. Oh wow, 2 aces. Doubts and fears. So having that mental breakthrough here when it comes to, I pick it up as an opportunity that may be around you to have a new start, a new chance at love perhaps, or it really can be any kind of something you feel quite emotional about. A new opportunity. It has a lot of potential. But as a doubt or a fear, it's almost like you're fearing making this decision. I feel like you already know, you've achieved this clarity, you seem to know. But you are fearing making this choice, making this decision when it comes to a new opportunity, something with a lot of potential. There's strong emotion around this. I think here in your hopes, you're hoping to be very clear in your own mind. You don't want things to have. You don't want to have any confusion or doubt if you're thinking of leaving a situation where there is a certain amount of stability. But for you, it seems like it's more about what you feel emotionally. And you may not have the love anymore for this person, or it may have changed, because I get, for you, you've evolved. You came into it quite naive, but now there's been a lot of maturity here, a lot of growth, and perhaps you see this as a relationship that you've outgrown. Let's see what the doubts and fears are for this other person that Aries is dealing with. What are the doubts and fears for the other person that Aries is dealing with? 7 of Swords in reverse. Doubts and fears for the person that Aries is dealing with. Doubts and fears for the person that Aries is dealing with. Doubts and fears for the person that... the Devil. Okay. There's a real attachment. This other person, I feel that they're quite codependent on you now, Aries. And remember, this can be vice versa, so it can resonate the opposite way around. And I do feel like they are feeling this this tie. They feel like they are they don't have a lot of options when it comes to releasing themselves from this tie. But it is an unhealthy attachment, and it's something that they need to walk away from, but they are fearing moving on, fearing escaping. I feel like they at this point get more out of this relationship than you get out of it, Aries. So they are fearing you, I think, walking away. Now, when it comes to your challenge, the challenge for Aries, and I think they may also fear you keeping secrets, which I think that you very much are. I do feel that you seem to be biding your time, waiting for the right time to release this person. Now, with the you have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse here as a challenge. Let's get one more. Challenge for Aries. Challenge for Aries. You know, yeah, the Page of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. It's all about stability. Your challenge is, I feel, working up the strength here, the courage to focus on what is fulfilling to you, what success and fulfillment means to you. Because with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, I do feel like you have attained a certain level, but there's something missing. There's something that you want additional to this relationship. There's a sense of dissatisfaction around you, feeling like you have not achieved as much as you'd like. And with the Page of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles, I do feel like your challenge here is to look at the potential for growth and work on something that is going to give you that sense of completion. So whatever that means to you, Aries, it's different for everyone, of course. For some of you it will be family, for others it will be about an achievement in a career, or perhaps even this relationship or a different relationship. But it is about making the choice to look at working at something that has a lot of potential. It could be a new opportunity, something that is around you, to do with your work environment for some of you. Could be another relationship, something that has a lot of potential to get you to a place where you feel that sense of completion, that you're happy with your circumstances, that you're not wanting more. Now, let's look at the challenge for the other person here. What is the person's challenge that Aries is dealing with? The challenge for this other person. The challenge for this other person. What is the challenge for this other person that Aries is dealing with? Okay, Five of Pentacles. I do feel that this person doesn't want to be alone. Yeah, the Six of Pentacles. You know, the energy that I pick up around this other person as their challenge is that when it comes to support, I think it has to be about more than finances. the energy that I pick up around this is that this person has provided for you financially, Aries, but it's not enough. There's something missing. So I do feel like there's a real challenge for this person to give more than just money. You know, this person may feel inadequate in some way. They may feel like they are on the verge of being rejected. But there's just something missing here. I feel like you want more than just someone's financial support, because I don't think you may have needed it at the beginning here when you were perhaps younger or more naive, but now that you've achieved success, I feel like you need more than just some financial support here. So let's take a quick look. We'll have a peek here at the potential outcome, and then we will go into part 2. So if this is resonating, please join me in the extended version of this reading. The link is below in the descriptions box, and that will take you directly to my Vimeo channel, so I hope to see you there. And we have the 7 of Swords, the 3 of Wands in reverse, and let's get one more. What is the potential outcome for Aries? I do feel like you're thinking of leaving a situation that doesn't fulfill you anymore. Yeah, and we've got the 6 of Swords. So we'll see what you're going to do here, Aries, in part 2. And let's take a peek at the potential outcome for the other person. A potential outcome for the person that Aries is dealing with. What is the potential outcome for the person that Aries is dealing with? 3 of Swords in reverse. What is the potential outcome for the person that Aries is dealing with? 4 of Cups, and we'll have one more outcome for the person that Aries is dealing with. Yeah, I do feel like this person's going to be disappointed in the ending, certainly, and I feel like they're going to be focusing on themselves here in the future. So let's see where this goes in part 2. If this is resonating, please click on the link below, and that will take you directly to my Vimeo channel, and there you can see another 25 to 30 minute reading. I'll be pulling out a lot of clarifiers, and we'll see where this goes for you, Aries. If I don't see you there, then I wish you all the best with this, and I will speak to you again very soon. Bye for now.